What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up, Megan? What's up, Keita? What's up, y'all? So look, I wanted to jump in real quick and I wanted to dive in and see what the universe needs you to know about your next 48 hours. So your next 48 hours prediction, what are you up against? What are you achieving? What are you overcoming? What are you facing? Let's see, Spirit, take me in. I ain't even gonna waste no time. I know y'all don't have it to waste. Good rising, Millie Cruz. Good rising, beautiful soul. I done fed these cats. Don't forget to feed the strays. Don't forget to feed the strays. Everybody deserves a little meal. Clock that shit. It'll help you become less attached to things. Feed them strays. Go show up at a shelter. Do something for somebody that owes you not a damn thing. Let's tap in for Aries. At 3 minutes even, we're going to go straight into Aries. What's up? I am Millie Beth. What's up, beautiful soul? Let's see, Spirit. 3 minutes even. Let's do 250. Diggity doll. What's up? Hey, Kiki. Hey, Pooh. All right, Spirit. Tap me in. 3 minutes. Aries. Let's see what's going on for you in the next 48 hours, okay? Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button. It's thoroughly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. Thank you. So we have some sort of divine guidance coming in the next 48 hours as it pertains to your labyrinth, your journey. So there's definitely some divine guidance coming in the next 48 hours to help you navigate some serious changes, okay? Some serious changes. We have 33. That's a master number, right? That's an ascendant master number, if I'm going to be honest with you. And then 15, that's a journey. But 15 is broken down into 3 5s. That journey is not the prettiest. It's not that it's ugly, but, you know, it's complicated. It requires a lot of twists and turns and navigations. One of my favorite numbers. Born on December 15th, and each one of my names have 5 letters in it. We got 15 people in here right now from what I can see. I see 11 on this end, but I see 15 up here, so who knows? Only YouTube. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on with this divine guidance in the journey as it pertains to the Aries collective? Ecstasy. Ooh, this is nice. Ecstasy. Okay, so look. Okay, so Aries, it looks like in the next 48 hours, Spirit wants you to slow down and not be so emotionally reactive, or don't just go on first impulse here, because I do feel like that there is some sort of second chance that's coming your way, but you want to be mindful of any shallow or, you know, just less than honorable behavior, right? Like you want to make sure that this reconciliation or this making amends isn't an empty. Because I feel like that even though I'm saying this is nice, I feel like the universe is trying to give you something nice, but the devil might be trying to beat the divine to your doorstep with this second chance here, making amends. So make sure you're not chasing after thrills and you're really spending time with your divine guidance, okay? Dub. I feed all the yard cats too. That's good. I do too. Hey, V-Dub. You are always so happy, such a breath of fresh air. These people be so mad. Oh, I love you. I promise you, it's not always so happy. I just know how to clean myself up well. So how you're showing up, Aries, is the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Ooh. Chasing thrills for sure. Ooh. Hey, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. The opportunity being gifted to you in the next 48 hours. The Fool. Brand new beginning. You have to make sure that if you're going to go towards this reconciliation, you're not taking the baggage or it's going to be shallow. It's going to be hollow. It's going to be empty. You're going to get bored real quick inside of that. If you're not looking for this, I need you to recognize that you need to become clearly aware of the depth that you're looking for so that you don't fall for whatever this person is bringing towards you in this second chance opportunity, because it's not as deep as they are advertising it to be, Aries. But the universe is saying that you, in the next 48 hours, you're being given an opportunity to take a leap of faith. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like that the divine's got something coming into you in divine timing, and the devil's trying to beat them to it. The challenge, the just, ooh, what I tell you, I just want to make things right. You've been wanting this person to make things right for far too long. And here they come, getting ready to do exactly what you want them to do. What's your advice? King of Swords. Kiki's tapped. Kiki's tapped in today, at least for Aries. The King of Swords, make a head over heart decision. Stop wasting your energy on the emotional aspect, especially when this situation leaves you feeling emotionally depleted. What's on the other side? The Queen of Swords, being able to say what needs to be said, understanding that there are emotions there. But this person sitting across from you is not on a date with you. This person is playing a strategic game with you. Okay? So Spirit is telling you to slow down in the next 48 hours, Aries, and stop chasing thrills so that you don't miss out on this brand new opportunity that it doesn't have baggage. Okay? It's fresh. It's rejuvenating. I bet you it would say something like emotional safety, as long as we can get you out of this chasing cheap thrills. Let me see, Spirit. Bitches! Oh my God. What did I tell you? Yeah, I'm getting ready to show the fuck out. What did I tell you? I said, I bet you it's emotional safety. If we can get you out of chase, Thank you. Thank you. I'll take it every time. Even if they unsubscribe, I'll take it every fucking time. That's your message, Aries. Have a good day. That was a message. Look what just was kind of flopping around in the deck. The 4 of Wands. The universe is trying to give you a fresh new beginning in a relationship, Aries. But you have to be willing to stop chasing the cheap thrills, okay? You are so welcome, Millie Cruz. Yes, let's move on to Taurus. No, don't start taking it away. I just like the one little symbol for the screen. It doesn't take too much up. That was wild to me. Let's go in for Taurus. Let's do 1030. All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? Let's go. Let's see what your next 48 hours predictions are. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see, Spirit. What's the message? What's the overall energy for the next 48 hours? Wonder. This little light of mine. That's so crazy because I just seen this little church bus we used to go to when I was a kid. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, we was going to sing that song on that bus. And here we got this. And I thought about that. This little light of mine. I cannot. Okay. So there's something about kind of like getting back to the basics, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a religious person. I don't want you to even mix the two, okay? Unless it's what your little heart desires. But here's what I'm trying to get you to see. There's different levels to that religious world, right? And so our parents would throw us on a bus to go to a facility to learn about a religion, right? And they would make sure that they would curate it for children to digestible for children. So there's something that that is kind of hard for you to digest. There's something that is hard for you to see. And Spirit is saying, hey, stop. Go back to the basics. Go back to how you just used to wander and just fuck it. Just be you. And 44 is significant. Dang, it was a 33, right? It was a 33. And now we got a 44. At the bottom of the deck is resilience. Like if you're feeling like that, you're like, I am at my wits end, Kiana. I'm like burned out. It's like, no, you're not, Pookie. Spirit is like, toughen up, buttercup. I ain't got no weak soldiers on the field. Why do we have all of these little church song references? Anyways, Spirit is saying, I need you to understand that if you can go back to the basics, everything becomes more manageable for you, Taurus. Let me see. What's the message? Spirit said that is the message. What's coming through on Firefly Wonder for Taurus, Spirit? Dang, Spirit said that is the message, Key. Yeah, you're making something too hard because of an obsession, because of an infatuation. Because and it just has to do a lot with like wanting everything to be a particular kind of way. There's this song that I'm hearing. I don't know the words, but I know if I played it, I would get flagged. I think that's literally the name, is Natural. Natural. I think that's literally the name. How I forget? She got my name. Okay, so you're definitely making something more complicated than it has to be. Let me see how Taurus is showing up inside of this. There's some sort of purification, some sort of cleansing that needs to happen in order for some sort of beginning to take place. But it's like the refusal to do the healing keeps pushing it away. And so somebody's just choosing to sit back on the sidelines and watch this thing and stay in silence because of some sort of past trauma. Like somebody's remaining loyal. Somebody's choosing loyalty to some sort of past trauma. I don't know. I'm not getting ready to sit here and do too much, but let me see how Taurus is showing up. I just seen the Strength card. We have the Hanged Man, stuck, stagnant, won't move forward. But the opportunity is to be brave and tenacious and to just, I don't know. Damn. Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say. I know I didn't come over here with nothing to drink. I didn't. We have the Ace of Wands. The universe is trying to reignite your spark here, Taurus. The universe is definitely trying to reignite your spark. But I got kind of hung up and got thirsty. And I think that's a whole message in and of itself. When I wanted to talk about the Knight of Swords. Because when I wanted to get something to drink, I was going to say, there's something about fast tail self. And here we have the universe is trying to reignite your spark. The universe is trying to give you some sort of opportunity to bring something into fruition. But it does require a period of, like this hangman, like you're stuck, stagnant, not really able to move forward. But if you really take your time, this is beautiful energy, okay? Because in the hangman, you can't do anything but dry out, okay? This is that addict that gets locked up by accident, okay? Doing the fucking most, gets locked up and ends up being forced into sobriety, not because they wanted to, and not because if the choice was theirs, they would have made it, but because they had to sit through it. That's what the hangman is. And that's what the universe is trying to give you, Taurus. But it's like you're wanting to do something with it. Like my daddy always say, don't get that money and let it burn a hole in your pocket now. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you gotta sit there and marinate in what you really want to develop. And I think that Spirit is trying to tell you that if you could be just wonder, allow your light to shine without trying to you know what I'm saying? Be single for a little while. Maybe I'm speaking to a Taurus that monkey branches from one relationship to the next. Maybe the Spirit is like, hold on, just sit with yourself for a second. Do some sort of cleansing, detoxifying. There was a lot of bullshit that you just went through. Congratulations, chin up, buttercup, but the universe has you in this stagnation. This is a universal timeout so that you can gain a different perspective before you take action on this new passionate opportunity. However, the challenge is that you're trying to, I don't like being stuck. Shake me loose. You understand what I'm saying? What's at the bottom of the deck? Shake me loose. That what you want. Look, there go the bus. That what you want. Damn, I just seen members, the Extended Soul Tribe. I just seen 4 and 5, and that bus number was 0405 for this deck. In the Extended Soul Tribe message that I just did, it was 04. Hold on, it was 39, 38, 5 and 4. That was the message. 38, 5 and 4. In the Extended Soul Tribe. And that bus that rolled through in your message, Taurus, it's 0405. Okay. But anyways, what's at the bottom of the deck, what the universe is trying to bring you, the universe is trying to bring you in some sort of stability. It's either a stable partner, and I would almost imagine that it is some sort of stable partner. And for some of you all, if I could just be honest with you, yeah, the Spirit said, just be honest then. Okay. But Taurus, in order for you to have that judgment, in order for you to, there has to be some sort of level up in your confidence. And that's what this period of rest is. because whatever it is that you're harboring, whatever it is that you're loyal to from the past, it's caused you to move in a way that doesn't show confidence. It actually illuminates some sort of insecurity, and therefore it causes you to give from an insecure place. Whereas I feel like that there was a time in your life where you gave from a very confident place, okay? Especially with the King of Pentacles, because that's your energy, Taurus. You know what I'm saying? So this could be a reckoning, that this could be the new dawn and the new day to who you are, not necessarily a person. Okay, this could be trying again for rebuilding who you are and no longer attaching who you are to an external person, right? Because Spirit is saying with that fast tail message, you may be out here trying to do too much. You know, Tone Levels has this song. I can't think of the name of it right now. And I love me Tone. I love me some Tone Levels. He got a nasty mouth, but I don't care. He's still spiritual. He said, I got this spiritual, I can't too much. And this is that energy of recognizing, you know what? I've been in too much. It's time for me to get back to who I am. That's what I got for you, Taurus. In your next 48 hours, that's the message that will help you allow yourself to embrace this healing period, which will illuminate your resilience and bring you into this hopeful, restorative energy, okay? And look, listen, Linda, so that you'll be willing to take these chances again. See, that's the one thing about that wonder energy. Every time I see that wonder energy, it definitely makes me think about that childlike energy. And I'm going to tell you something about my 5-year-old baby. One thing for sure, two things for certain. That baby going to take a chance on saying what's on his mind. You got him twisted. Him like his mama's. What's up, Samir? Look, y'all wanting a message. Y'all got a message, honey. Your message from Spirit for the next 48 hours. And Spirit is not worried about if that niggas cheating on you, okay? Not today, baby. Not today. Let's get Gemini. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini at 2311. My daughter, she's a Gemini. I got up last night. I fell asleep a little early. You know, yesterday I was recovering. And y'all, at 1 o'clock in the morning, she was up on her tablet, pushing her limits. Now look at her ass and her knocked out at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And gonna wake up with a big ass smile on her face like her granddaddy. Jeez, gonna be cheesing. You better love them children while you can. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in for Gemini. I'm already in there for Gemini. Let's go ahead and timestamp them for 23. I don't know. Whenever I started talking about that, I think it was like 2330. Fuck it, 2330. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Gemini. In the next 48 hours, Spirit is saying power up. Power up. You are getting powered up. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. 1136 could be significant. 9/11 could be significant. What's the message here for Gemini, Spirit? What's the message? Okay, yep. There's something that is distracting you that you are being told it's time. It's been too long of a journey. It's time to set the boundary on it. See, you're getting powered up, Gemini. But right now, there's definitely some sort of distraction that is zapping your energy from you right now. And Spirit is saying you've exerted enough energy there. Okay. There's too much of a negative energy on it. And it's time to set healthy boundaries here. Okay. But by you clinging and holding on to this, you're creating more complications and okay, so thank you, Spirit, and amplifying this feeling left out. Okay. If the universe says, Gemini, in the next 48 hours, you're in a power up. I am amplifying whatever energy you're in. And if I am picking up carrying energy of you clinging to something, and the Spirit is like, I need you to go ahead and withdraw from this, because if you hold on to this in the next 48 hours, that's the energy that's been amplified. That's the energy that's been expanded. Does that make sense? So Spirit is saying, I need you to do away with the distractions and because the distractions have a hardened perspective. Whatever the distraction is, it creates a hardened perspective for you. And so Spirit is saying, I need you to disconnect from those distractions so that you can, that desire that you have, that little small desire that you have to take a leap of faith on love, the universe can amplify that. That is what the universe wants to amplify. But right now you are clinging to something that you know has already been too long of a journey. It's been too exhausting. How is Gemini showing up? Someone's also spying to you too, and you bet we gotta stop. Yeah, we gotta stop watching these knuckleheads and winches. Okay, we got to. The Nine of Swords, how you're showing up, Gemini, is the Nine of Swords, a lot of fears and anxieties. And that's exactly what's being amplified. Right now, I'm speaking to a Gemini that may actually be having a lot of sleepless nights here in the next 48 hours because you're focused on the wrong thing. You're given into distractions. And Spirit wants you to understand that here's what you do. It's not to say, but Kiana, I feel what I feel. Absolutely. Trust me. I'm a Cancer rising, baby. And I'm a Pisces moon. Baby, what you not going to tell me to do is not to feel my feelings. Because, bitch, I'm going to feel them. I'm going to cry. And if I feel wound up, baby, I'm going to swing too, okay? I got that in me. So don't get it twisted. I understand. Feel those feelings. But what you have to do is you have to give yourself, trying to control everybody else, trying to control your external resources, act like America and the government and try to control weather and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't control that motherfucking thing. You got to sit back a little bit. George is coming through this rise and I feel it. You got to let go and recognize what's in control, what you're in control of. And what you're in control of is validating, yes, you feel that way. But you can also validate that it is not productive to feel that way for long. So you have to control this amount of time that you allow yourself to feel that way. Do you understand? That is how you address and that is how you deal with those feelings. That's how you release this clinginess. That's how you stop running from this solitude. Stop running from this loneliness. Because running from it is only prolonging it, baby. Ooh, look what Spirit said. This is everything you're going to take. Because you're going to look at the first two cards and feel like you know what's going on. And I need you to look at the 5 cards. Spirit said, because the outcome of whatever you're telling them is the Star card. Holla if you hear me. Hello. The 6 of Cups. The 2 of Swords. The 5 of Swords and the Star card. It's more or less the negative mindset that is complicating and extending out some sort of solitude, some sort of independence, some sort of feeling left out. Okay. But you're clinging to some sort of past, like, I don't know, like you're clinging to what happened. Okay. You're resting on laurels is what I'm hearing. You or this person is resting on laurels. And that negative mindset is extending out some sort of separation period. And I have to call it separation period because I did see this. I was just not willing to send you in that direction until Spirit told me I had no other choice. And with the 5 of Swords coming out in your advice and Spirit forcing all of that to come out, I definitely feel like that I am speaking to someone that is needing to recognize that there is right now something is being powered up. But what you're clinging to is creating, like, if you put lemon in a smoothie, it probably has a purpose. But if you put too much lemon in a smoothie, then it turns it no good. But there has a purpose for it. And Spirit is ultimately saying that you're overdoing something, creating this confusion, this conflict, when in reality, Spirit is saying you may actually need to stop for a second and see how are your self-sabotaging ways causing a filter over your eyes, because your challenge is the 2 of Swords. There's something that you're not seeing. You're trying to make a choice and/or decision without knowing all of the facts. That's what I got for you. It looks like on the other side, if you can understand that these distractions are stopping something from getting its necessary power up, and you really like take a chance on what your heart truly desires, I definitely feel like that, not in the next 48 hours, okay? It's not in the next 48 hours, Gemini. But in the next 48 hours, you can have this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can begin to address the fears and anxieties that stop you from going after your true heart's desires, so that when the opportunity presents, you're in the position to take action on it, okay? And I want you to know that that is the enlightenment for the obstacles. Didn't I tell you, or was it you, Taurus? Or Gemini? I don't know. I told somebody about that extended soul tribe message. You may need to go watch it. Whoever had guidance. I don't know. I'm done. Somebody's watching y'all. Somebody is watching y'all on the internet too. Look. How you know, Kiana? I know. Because my spirit guy never... Look. How you know, Kiana? Because her intuition is sharp than a motherfucker. Somebody's spying on you on the worldwide net. Even this card right here says spying, or you're spying on someone, and it's causing a hitch. It's creating delays. Take it as it resonates, okay? But there's definitely some spying energy. And the truth can be heavy. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. The truth can be heavy as fuck sometimes. But we need it. What's up, Samir? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mind space to really want to read the chat. But Nikki, what's up, Easy Baby? But you're doing a great job. Oh my goodness, thank you. I can feel I'm being watched, but I don't know about who. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Thank y'all for y'all's confirmations. Thank y'all. Let me tap in. Thank y'all so much for keeping my chat active as I continue to do the job of the divine. Let's go. Let's go, Spirit. Where's your Gemini at? Where's your Gemini at, Megan? All right, Spirit, tap me in for Cancer. Let's do Cancer for 3620. 3620 for Cancer, Spirit. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's see. Tap me in. Let's see what's going on for you in the next 48 hours. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh. Take it. Every rip. Take it every time. Personal power. The next 48 hours is all about you. Making sure that crown is positioned right. It's so crazy because when I was coming into your energy, I was like, I wonder if a channel message is going to come in. And I thought about my son, and I was like, Cancer energy must be giving us a hard time. Wherever your Cancer energy is in your birth chart, it may be giving you a struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might be in some sort of power struggle, because me and my son, we're definitely in a phase of a power struggle. And yeah, so, and then here we have this personal power, and it's like you're stepping into your power. So please expect, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I was saying in that extended soul tribe message, shit, you got the game twisted. One thing for sure, two things for certain. My son is going to, I think it was in here. I don't know. I mean, I think it was on there. I don't know. It might have been here. My son is going to take an opportunity to speak his mind every single time. And I ain't mad at you. You get it from your mama. Go ahead, Pooh. Talk your shit. Mama just going to have to readjust. And we're going to have to readjust you too. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that as you're stepping into your personal power, there is going to be need for readjustment. Y'all, the deck was face down on everything I love. The deck was face down. I'm looking at the black and white side. You want to see what's at the bottom of the deck? Right as I'm talking about readjustments. And Spirit's like, now, look at the bottom of the deck. You might want to be a little bit cautious with the way that you're stepping into your personal power. Because you are stepping into your personal power. And because you are stepping into your personal power, there are people that will happily knock you off your throne. Happily knock you off your throne. And they will try to do any and everything to get you to drop your head. And like I tell my son, babe, I don't give a damn what nobody done told you. I don't give a damn what type of criticism, what nobody's told you. What we're not about to do is drop that head and drop that crown that I could have died giving you. Literally gave birth to my smallest child that survived. Him. You think I'm getting ready to let you drop your crown? No, sir. Pick your head up. I don't give a damn what is across from you. You won't let it cause you to drop your head and cause you to drop that crown. And that's what Spirit is telling you. You're stepping into your personal power, babes. Don't let the world do what the world does best. Knock you off your throne. And that does require you to be strategic and balanced in the way that you take action and movement, okay? In order to achieve harmony and peace within your community, which is part of your destiny. Ooh, Spirit. Oh, it's part of your destiny, because guess what? You're getting ready to be, look, I think that's him waking up too. You getting ready to be the little butterfly, the little engine that could. You can walk a whole little community through some sort of healing process if you like, you stepping into your personal power. So you just have to be cautious, okay? And because there are going to be some people that try to throw you off. Let me see, Spirit, what's going on? There's something about perfect your signature now. Take it as it resonates. There's something about perfect your signature now. You feel better?
Yeah.
Looking for Cosmo? Let me see, Spirit, what's going on for Cancer? Listen, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we have soulmate, deep love, unity, connection. Listen, I do feel like that there's turbulent times within some sort of partnership in the next 48 hours. And I do feel like that there's this energy of you stepping into your personal power and learning how to speak and how to get your point across and all of that good stuff. But I want you to know that there's a need to proceed with caution. There is a need to take balanced action that brings you the harmony that you're seeking. Okay? It's not necessarily for the benefit of the external environment, but it is by coming from that perspective that the external environment benefits from it. Okay? But I definitely feel like that in the next 48 hours, there are some, there's some tension. Absolutely some tension within a deep connection here. Let's see, how are you showing up? Could even be a hard pause. Ace of Swords could even be a hard pause in a deep connection, and whether it's deep or surface level, it don't fucking matter. Okay, Spirit is saying there's going to be some sort of hard pause within that in the next 48 hours, and Spirit is saying, hey, I need you to step in your personal power. Okay, ain't no time to be. I just heard Spirit, Cancer. I'm Cancer rising. Listen, Spirit ain't saying, it's saying ain't no time to be running scared like no little bitch. It's literally what I heard. I'm not calling you bitch. I'm not. My spirit team's not. But it is saying that, like, this ain't really the season to take the easy way out. Why would you want to take the easy way out? This is the opportunity for you to speak from an empowered perspective. The easy way out and to run from it is to argue and to give into this connection and to give into the argument, the dysfunction, the conflict here. Because in all actuality, if doing so in the next 48 hours, if you don't listen, meanwhile, in the back of your mind, what it is that you're truly hoping for is commitment. So Spirit is just saying, hey, hold on, slow down. Whoa, Nelly. How is Cancer showing up? Receiving energy. They said you ain't a bitch, just act like one. They said you ain't a bitch, just acting like one. I cannot. That ain't what they said. They said if you choose to give into the argument, you stoop to a level of a dog on four. The Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords still made its fucking way out here to the table, and I made sure it was at the bottom of the deck so it wouldn't just come out. And it's in your advice position. What's on the other side is the Ten of Pentacles. You stepping into what you fucking deserve for the long haul and not temporary, right? Not temporary. Dang, getting something for the long haul. Stable, solid, not temporary. Well, sometimes you got to say what you need to say But I will say this, because the Ace of Swords is in your advice position. So there is some sort of truth that needs to be spoken, right? But this truth needs to be spoken from a perspective that allows for a breakthrough. And even if the breakthrough is only for you and someone, the community is the byproduct of this truth, then so fucking be it. But it is by you embracing this truth that you bring yourself harmony, and the community benefits from it. It's not you giving the community the benefit. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, like, I don't know how to make it make sense. Like, ooh, I'm seeing a beautiful big ass bird flying, arms wide open, and then there's a big ass cluster. Ooh, that bird, I know that has to be every bit of a fucking falcon. I know it does, the way it's fucking flying. And it looks almost white. Look at it. It's over there. Come over here. Oh man, hold on. Let me turn the camera off. Where'd it go? Where'd it fucking go? There it is. It's over there. Okay, come here.
I see it.
Yeah. Ooh, I hope it comes back this way. I don't know. It's flying in circles like it's trying to get to a particular destination. And falcons have good eyesight. Don't you forget it. I've already fed them. Okay, so I don't know. Like, just think about it. Like, for me to see that big ass bird, I don't know that it was a falcon. It wasn't close enough for me to tell, but it looked like it. Okay. And the way that it was circling to get, like, it was trying to get this way without going in this particular direction. So it was circling around so that it can move forward, but sideways. I think that that's very important for you, because you may want to just fly forward at something. Y'all better wake up every fucking day proud, honey, because I do. Listen, Linda, you may want to fly straight at something, but Spirit is saying in order for you to make forward progress on it, you have to learn how to strategically move forward on it. Okay? You can't just hone in and just annihilate this person just because you have the power. And as I said that, I'm thinking about Percy Jackson. You know, the new series, the second season then came back around. And, you know, when he first got that little sword, he wanted to charge forward and use his power. And it's like, hey, buddy, let's slow down. Slow down, little buddy. You need to learn how to wield. Yield. Thank you, Spirit. You need to learn how to yield that power before you can actually use it for your benefit, for your increase, right? Because if you don't know how to yield that power, then it actually works against you. And Percy Jackson learns that. So you're not being told not to speak your truth, but there is a way that you are needing to change. Like, you have to change your delivery of it. Oh, shit. I hear you, Spirit. Leo. You ever feel like so much is being taken away from you that it's like, you're like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? That is a horrible survivor mode mentality. And I literally just had a moment like that. So I heard that I'm going into Leo. I have not timestamped Leo, but let's timestamp Leo for For 50-20, because I feel like that Leo's up on the board, and this may be coming through. I don't know. Leo, there's something about, okay, so I heard that every year something is activated, right? So if you're turning 37, your second house is being activated and stuff like that, right? So there may be something about really shifting your values in your self-worth department, the way you value your time, your resources. You know what I'm saying? What you accept, for what you bring to the table. There's a shift in that for you, maybe in the next 48 hours. Okay. Let's see what's up, what's good, what's going on, Leo. Let's tap in and see what is going on for you in the next 48 hours. What is the overall energy for Leo's the next 48 hours? All right, Leo, thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Spirit, tap me in. It better not be that. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. What should make us resilient? Maybe the next 48 hours is going to require some resilience from you, Leo. Let's tap in, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. That makes sense, because if you're changing what you like, okay, let's just be real. If I was to absolutely go through a level change on my prices and go up, I would have to be willing to be resilient and understand I may be getting 10 sales a day now. Let me up my prices. There's going to be a transition period where people are like, shit, I'm not going to pay that new price, but that's okay. Because in that transition, you have to attract your new client base. Because see, when you was at this price range, your advertisement was reaching this price range. Spirit is trying to give you an opportunity to reach a different level of people. And that requires a transition period. And that requires resilience. I don't know, Leo, just take that as it resonates. Ain't shit came out to the table. I'm just talking shit, talking my talk. Let me see, Spirit, tell me in for Leo. Full of possibilities. The world is yours in the next 48 hours. It's full of possibilities, but there has to be some sort of sudden epiphany. There is absolutely going to have to be a sudden reroute. Okay. I was watching Tony and Denozo, and they sent their daughter away because they felt like that they attracted trouble and they needed to handle something so that their daughter could be safely in their environment. Their daughter was like, no, I don't want to go. I left before and they still found me. So how is it any different? I feel safer when I'm with you. They still sent her away. Regardless of what you want to say. Okay, it's a movie plot. Yes, it's a movie plot. Okay, let's start there. But what I wanted is imagination. Because if you can imagine, if you can dream it, the universe can begin to develop it for you. Okay, so just hear me out. Listen, Linda. The fuck? I don't need to listen, Linda. In that show, the enemy had the plane diverted, rerouted to where the mom and dad was at. What is happening is you're fighting against making a decision because you think you know it all. You think you have it all figured out. But Spirit is saying, I need you to see all of the possibilities so that you stop resisting this one urge. Because that urge is the one that's going to lead you to your destination. But it is going to, Spirit say, Kiana, talk that shit then. Once you embrace this reroute, it causes you to see things, enlightenment from a different perspective. Because here's what I'm going to tell you, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Some of these shows that I be dropping out, just go watch them, y'all. They good shit, okay? I don't even watch TV for real. I don't. But anyways. So listen, Linda. That pushed them to the extreme. And through that extreme, to get you, it's like sometimes we paint so much of a mask on ourselves that we're okay with this and we can accept this and well, this is okay and this is that. And Spirit because we have become so accustomed to the bare minimum that Spirit got to put us through these obstacles, through these challenges to break us through so that we can see like, yeah, you can accept that bare minimum. Yeah, you can thrive in that bare minimum. I mean, you can survive in that bare minimum, but you can't thrive in it. And if you're willing to break free from the bare minimum and embrace the transition period, then you will actually see what it's like to thrive. And that's what the universe is trying to give you. But it's going to require you to embrace some sort of disruption. Embrace some sort of, who am I doing? Damn, that's Leo. And I thought that was my daddy too. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to break that on the internet, God. But I can't hold you. I thought that was my daddy. Baby, I was going to end this motherfucking live and click my goddamn heels. You hear me? Anywho. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's going on for Leo? Oh, y'all, I'm getting ready to have a moment. Not on the internet, Spirit. Okay, not on the internet. Let me save some kind of fucking face today. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Leo. Did I or did I not say that she was rerouted back to the very thing that they thought they were not prepared to handle? Yes, Lord. See, you resisting it. You're suppressing something. Why not go after it? The reason why you won't go after it is because it's like you won't believe in all the possibility. I don't know. There's some sort of, I'm telling you right now, there is a possibility that you won't allow yourself to indulge in. And because you won't allow yourself to indulge in it, well, damn. Hey, baby, you better stop playing with yourself because that's the only person you're playing with, Leo. You ain't playing with nobody else but yourself. That's divine feminine energy. Damn. And you know, today I was watching these reels. It's so crazy how Facebook will give you shit when you're going through shit, right? But anyways, this one reel, it was talking about how sometimes it's like, for real, the rejection is not like the end of something is not necessarily because of a default. It's just because somebody ain't ready to receive the blessing that they would receive through you. Okay? Divine feminine energy brings nothing but blessings. Not everybody can handle that. That doesn't mean stop standing in that energy. It doesn't mean stop standing in that energy. It just means that your advertisement is wrong. You got to reroute your advertisement. You have to reroute your advertisement. And sometimes that is about going back to the drawing board. Let me see how you showing up inside of this. I'm going to be honest with you, Leo. It's showing me that you want amends. You fantasize about amends, and second chances, reconciliation, another opportunity. You want that, but you don't indulge in the possibilities of that. It's like you say, oh, fuck it, it's too far gone. It is what it is. How is Leo showing up inside of this? The Six of Cups, very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. The Knight of Pentacles, that's your energy too, Leo, at least for me as a reader, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Look at it. Leo, is you watching? Is you seeing? Is you spying and seeing something that brings you about some anxiety that makes you feel like that this reconciliation is impossible or something like that? Spirit is definitely saying if that's the case, there's something that you're not seeing, like you don't have all of the information that you need. There is definitely some sort of delays in this opportunity because in order for you to show up emotionally balanced for this situation, in order for you to be emotionally diplomatic for this situation, you yourself have to get out of an old mindset, the Eight of Swords. You have to get out of self-imposed restriction. Damn, I almost forgot I was on the internet. Y'all, just that fucking quick. That's wild. Okay, let's move into Virgo. Cheers, y'all. It ain't nothing but some ocean spray. I think it's like the white crayon something, honey. I can't remember. Yes, we are on Virgo. Let's timestamp Virgo for 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 30 seconds. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for Virgo's next 48 hours? What does Virgo need to know as it pertains to the next 48 hours? There's some sort of key opportunity for you in the next 48 hours, Virgo, for some sort of, I don't know if it requires a transformation or by accepting this opportunity, it's going to, like, either way it goes, that would mean it requires some sort of transformation. 822 could be significant here for you, but I don't know. There's definitely some sort of metamorphosis that is affecting you in the next 48 hours. And Spirit is saying there's an opportunity, but there is currently right now, there's a need to be patient because either you're in some sort of a metamorphosis phase or the situation is. You just have to take it as it resonates. Oh no, y'all, my lips feel funny. I don't like that. So I'm going to take my motherfucking time, yo. Damn, why so aggressive? Hey, Spirit, tap me in. Let me see, Spirit. What's going on for Virgo's next 48 hours? Ooh, karma. I just heard Cardi B. Be careful. Your karma is going to be who you end up with, is what I literally just heard. So some sort of consequences, cause and effect. Yeah, there's definitely an opportunity, but this opportunity requires some sort of metamorphosis. It requires you to face, or the situation has to face the karmic, like the consequences have to be faced in the next 48 hours for the opportunity for you to be able to walk through the doors, right? So like there's a key here. So just think about it. Like, let's say that you like to get the keys to the crib, right? To get the keys to the house. You got to go through you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're buying the house, you still have to go through a process. The seller has to approve it or whatever the case may be. So even though you can afford it, and even though there's nobody else making an offer on it, and even though y'all just sitting there waiting to hand you the keys on the seller to say yes or no, the seller can still say no. So Spirit is saying, instead of rushing this opportunity, make sure that you're willing to go through be patient. Stop rushing the opportunity, because there's some karma that needs to be cleaned up. And it looks like that in the next 48 hours, you're being given a window to clean the karmic energy up. Okay. But Spirit is saying, like, I don't know, there's some sort of bluff. There's some sort of pretending that ain't working in your favor for this situation, or vice versa. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. How is Virgo showing up inside of this? I see the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. How is Virgo showing up in the next 48 hours? The 6 of Wands, but I have to be honest with you, it fell on the table in the reverse, but it's the 6 of Wands. So how you're showing up, you're like, that's Jupiter and Leo energy, okay? So there's definitely this opportunity for some sort of recognition, for some sort of validation. Ace of Swords. It requires a truth. The opportunity is the Knight of Cups. The challenge is the Star card. All hope is gone. What's the purpose? The advice is the Sun card. Somebody's got a Virgo, has high Leo or an Aquarius in your birth chart. And with me saying Leo and Aquarius, I could be speaking to a Virgo that has a South and a North node, Aquarius and Leo. If that's the case, listen, Linda, I have to be honest with you. With the Star card being in the challenging position and the Sun card being in your advice position, your South node gives you the wisdom and the clarity that you need so that you can lean more into your North node, okay? Now, there could also be this energy of you having a South node Aquarius and you're too stubbornly rigid in it. All hope is gone. Fuck it, what's the point in trying? That could be South node Aquarius energy affecting you at this time, and Spirit needs you to lean more into your North node because that's where the more vibrant opportunities are for you. Either way it goes, Leo or Virgo, I'm definitely speaking to someone that is affected by that Aquarius Leo axis, and it's in Spirit is ultimately saying that in order for you to, I don't know, it's like there's just this energy of needing to be more optimistic. What's on the other side is the Ten of Cups, like happiness, okay, vitality. And I do want you to know that that's the motherfucking truth. I wanted to say something so mean. And that's the truth. The Ace of Swords and the Justice. The Justice is a truth card as well. That's not only the truth, that's the truth that allows for karmic retribution. The Justice card is karmic retribution. Thank you, Spirit, for making me acknowledge it. And the overall energy for the next 48 hours is karma, consequences. So Spirit is saying this truth is the thing that you need to know that will help you balance karmic skills that allow you to finally receive your 10 of Cups and stop chasing after your fucking tail like a dog. Virgo, because you are the magician. What does Miss Hawaii call you? Virgo? You are the goat. You're really not, but I'll blow your dick for a second. On to Libra. V-Dub said, definitely looking to have a reading done soon. I love you. Okay, I need to listen to this one again. My South node is in Virgo. Oopsie. I think I hear my Gemini rolling around up in there. Let's do Libra for 1 hour and 10 minutes even. But Libra, y'all could be getting ready to have a Gemini roll up in your life, or there could be something significant about that Gemini energy. Yeah, look, messages. So there could just be that Mercury energy is getting ready to be spotlighting you in the next 48 hours. There could be some messages pertaining to your stability here. Spirit, tap me in. Libra, thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and smashing that thumbs up button. It's thoroughly appreciated, y'all. Libra, we have some sort of metamorphosis happening for you in the next 48 hours so that you can go ahead and show out. Pop out and show them who you are. Damn, Libra, I literally just seen your car. I literally just seen a white SUV Buick. So that could be significant for someone. Next 48 hours, major metamorphosis that allows you to, pop out and really show somebody who you are, but do it in a more loving, compassionate way. There's definitely some sort of power up in the heart space for you in the next 48 hours, or the pathway is being cleared in the next 48 hours. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. The color purple could be significant. This man is getting out. And then purple and dark blue. He looked nice too. It's a nice ass suit. He always dressed in some bright ass colors though, but he looked real nice in that purple. Skinny minis. Let me see. I'm gonna miss my neighbors across the street. I sure am. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. Tell me in what's going on for Libra in the next 48 hours. Rejection. I ain't second guess myself and nobody else, Libra, so I ain't gonna start doing it for you. I have to be honest with you. I feel like in the next 48 hours, you are being asked to reject. Okay, so like rejecting taking action is actually the most powerful move that you can make in the next 48 hours. Excuse me. If you reject taking action in the next 48 hours, when you actually do take action, it gets the respect that is owed. Listen, Linda. When we think about a metamorphosis, when we think about a butterfly, there's a lot about the butterfly process that people just kind of overlook, especially because we like to refer to it in the spiritual world and all of its magic. And it is. A butterfly has a lot of messages to offer. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that larva that turns into the caterpillar, that then turns into the butterfly, that larva raises itself. Okay, it is literally dropped off on a leaf by itself. It isn't raised by the butterfly. There's not a herd of caterpillars around. That caterpillar raises itself. And through that journey of solitude in a long time, it's able to climb up the bark of that tree, build that chrysalis, right? I think that's what it's called. Build that chrysalis so that it can go through its transformation, completely break down, consume itself with the nourishment of its solo journey to then grow the wings that is strong. They don't be ready. That is strong enough to break through the very same barricade that protected it as it went through the transition. But if it does not find the strength to break through the very barricade that itself created to protect it, it cannot truly fly like a butterfly. It cannot fly free. I'm speaking to a Libra that Spirit is telling you to reject the help of someone trying to break open this chrysalis to give you an easy out. Spirit is trying to force you to break through in the next 48 hours because Spirit wants you to step into your personal power. But right now, you're looking for an easy out because there's something about this divine masculine energy that brings about stress for you, or arguments, or like you're wanting to take some sort of prideful action. Because like I said, it doesn't have to be a person. But if it's not a person, then this message requires a hell of a lot of accountability. How does Libra show up inside of this message, Spirit? The Two of Pentacles, not really willing to commit to it. Like, yeah, Kiana, the butterfly story sounds perfect. And hell yeah, I want to set free. I want to fly above it all. I want to see it all. Absolutely. I want to land on beautiful flowers. Absolutely. I want that. But, ooh, Kiana, what you talking about? I got to go through this shit alone for a little while before I get that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm really ready to commit to that. And that's like how you're showing up is really playing yourself small. Now recognizing that for real is keeping you from some sort of, there's somebody trying to creep up on you. But because you're not willing to commit to this chrysalis process, it's like is you gonna miss the mark out of pride and ego? The opportunity is to be brave and tenacious. Take action on take some action. Get real about what you want. The challenge is, I'm telling you, there's a person that you want to argue with. You want to argue with somebody. Okay? You got some shit to say. You want to get some things up off your chest. And Spirit is like, hey, there's a time and a place for everything. And the next 48 hours is not it. I need you to reject that in the next 48 hours and go ahead through this solo journey so that when I give you the time to have the proper conversation, you can show up the way you need to. Hey, so, oh shit, bitches. Nice. If you listen, I don't even know what your advice and the outcome is, but I'm gonna tell you what the universe is trying to give you. That's what I will do. The Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, healing communication. Healing communication. Damn, there's a song. Healing conversations. That's a Londrell song too. Ooh, he'll share. Ooh, he'll share. He don't restrict. He'll share. Hold on, because this is what I'm. Ooh, what's his song? Healing conversations. It's literally called Healing Conversations, but it's Londrell. Londrell is his name. Healing Conversations. That's a deep ass song. Don't you go play with it if you ain't ready. But ultimately, if this is your message, Spirit is saying, go get ready. Oopsie. Let me get your advice. Go get ready. It's time to tend to your garden. Literally, it's time to tend to your garden because you're about to have a healing conversation. So in the next 48 hours, Spirit is saying it's time to tend to your garden. Don't go chasing after waterfalls. Don't go hurting your own fucking feelings, Libra, in the next 48 hours. Because after 48 hours, you're going to get what the fuck you would be chasing in the next 48 hours. But if you get it in 48 hours, you're going to be ended up crying. Whereas if you wait, Spirit came through. Whereas if you wait, baby, you can walk away on top. But if you go chase this conversation in the next 48 hours, baby, you're going to end up in a quarter sucking your fucking thumb somewhere. Mark my word. The likely outcome is having the conversation. The conversation is coming. So don't force it in the next 48 hours. You're going to be able to say what you need to say. I want to see something, Spirit. What is that? You're going to get the answers that you need. Look, I seen this Libra energy strong here. I seen this and I was like, okay, they don't have all the answers that they need to pop off and talk their shit right now. And then I pulled Justice. Spirit said, that's the truth, baby. You got it. Now you see. So wait, it could have something to do with Mercury. There could be some sort of transition that you're dealing with right now. There could be some sort of natal transition with Mercury that has you held up in preparation for it, okay? Look, listen. It's twins too. That could be significant. That's crazy. That could be significant. There's twins, okay? My neighbors are moving. Baby, they've been living in their house for a long ass time. I don't know. They coming over to help the move. But what I just seen, I don't know. I'm just meddling, okay? I'm just a nosy ass lady in the windows meddling. But it looked like they was being very judgmental. And Spirit is saying, let them know that may be the commentary. There may be some judgmental commentary going about in the next 48 hours. Who gives a damn? Don't take action on that judgmental commentary. It won't behoove you, okay? You're not in a position in the next 48 hours to put them in their place. Let the universe move some pieces around and then watch how it comes together like booty cheeks. Let me move forward to Scorpio's mean ass. I'm a Scorpio Venus, okay? Scorpios are very tough people. Let's timestamp for 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 20 seconds. Healing Conversations is a great song. I just heard you want to argue. I can't argue with you. You mad? You big mad? Come on now. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Damn, I needed this. Finally made a live. What's up? Oh yeah, the goddess. What's up, beautiful soul? I'm so glad I got to scroll in. That's my Vedic sign. Let's go. I know that's right. What's up, Kwani? What's up? I know they probably like out of here by now. They like, this bitch ain't talking to me. I'm spinning the block to Gemini read after Libra. I know that's right. Oh, my Libra friend, favorite color is purple and mine's is blue. I'm a Gemini. I know that's right. Virgo rising with a Cancer North Node, Capricorn South Node, too rigid, little optimism. Oh, wow. What's up? Look, I'm saying what's up because what's up? Googly eyes for Libra. What's up, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm just not put into the comments today. It ain't because I don't love y'all, because I do. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in. Let's jump in and see what your 48-hour predictions are. Guys, these are general, but you know that. I ain't doing that shit today. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. It's thoroughly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Dang, look what keep coming out. Personal power, that's something about the next 48 hours about, and healing. Oh, shit. Scorpio, this is nice. I'm a Scorpio Venus. I'm getting ready to claim this shit now. What the fuck you mean? I'm claiming it now. Let me pipe down. Let me pipe down for my shit up, end up on the internet. But anyways, I definitely see you healing some sort of false perception of oneself that had that caused you to have a jaded view of yourself. Thank y'all so much if y'all are. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit, what's going on for Scorpio in the next 48 hours? Sorrow and grief wanted to come to the side. Nourishment. So you're definitely don't get it twisted. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it and make it pretty. There's definitely something that's not going your way. There's definitely something that you're sad about, not happy about. Excuse me, but it looks like in the next 48 hours, baby, we get ready to do one of them Sagittarian moves. Check that shit to the motherfucking side. Do you hear me? I don't for real. And I know that's such a graphic thing, but I don't care. I'm a Sagittarius. Hear me out. Think about it. How many of these men, if you in the comments, come on, validate me for a second. How many times do you think that you want something? And then you go in that bathroom and you get one loose and then you pop back into reality and you're like, it ain't that serious. As a woman, I've done it. You feel me? Trying to watch the little show to help me get myself out. Baby, once it comes, I don't want to watch that shit no more. I feel disgusted that I even needed to watch it to get the fact that I am in this on the fucking internet is diabolical. But it is what it is. Okay? Get the message. Okay? Spirit is saying this is that energy. It's like the moment that you release it, get it off of you, the better you can see. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Show me how Scorpio is showing up. The Nine of Swords. You're like, yeah, I don't see all this. What you talking about? I don't see it like that. Because what you mean? Maybe that was the person they helped me get it off. What you talking about? Let me see. The Empress is the opportunity. Scorpio, the opportunity is for you to step into being that thing, to being that one, the Empress. The opportunity is for you to step into receiving. Kwani's laughing at me. The opportunity is for you to step into receiving all that you deserve, all that you are, and recognizing that there's no more chasing after it. The opportunity in the next 48 hours is to recognize who the fuck you are and show up as nothing less than that. You hear me? In the words of Black Panther's mother, show them who you are. Okay? Pop out and show a motherfucker. See? You see, right before the entrance, you know, I like wrestling. My mama, honey, blame it on my mother. I liked wrestling when I was a child. I did. And right before the big performance, right before they came out, the lights would go off. Honey, Cosmo just turned the lights off. It's like lights off. And Spirit is saying when the lights go off on something, you get scared. You think that something is over. But you forget that shit, when the match begins, right before the match begins, the arena, right before the movie begins, the arena goes dark. You better wake up. Because sometimes it needs to go dark. It needs to go dark so that you can remember who you are, so that you can remember that you are the light. And the flashlight is only but an accessory to who the fuck you are. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. The King of Pentacles, stability is coming your way. Stability is coming your way. Okay. I also want to throw this out there because it's happening in your reading. If someone shows you that they don't want to help, if someone shows you that they don't value how you show up, don't force the plate in the next 48 hours. It's only going to backfire, right? So let me just use, for instance, they're moving across the street. The people that have lived there have been doing their part, right? Somebody's coming over that doesn't live there to help them. They're now arguing, like the person that's helping is now standing outside arguing. The person that lives there is not there. I know who this person is arguing with. Don't invite help in if you're not willing to accept their perspective. So be mindful of who you're asking for help from right now, okay? Especially in the next 48 hours. Spirit is saying you don't have to chase after help. Watch the right help show up. The challenge is, you know, calm down, Kiana, calm down. Your advice is the Queen of Pentacles. What the universe is trying to bring you is the King of Pentacles. Your advice is the Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio. There they go. Your advice is the Queen of Pentacles. I meddle too much. I know, I meddle too much. But that's where I get my messages from. Scorpio in the building. What's up, Michael? I was driving, couldn't respond. What's crazy is the Libra friend is no contact with me, but it's a twin currently watching Gemini read. Wow. Your advice is the Queen of Pentacles. Your advice is to take care of one's self. Take care and make sure that what you like, I'm telling you the resources that you have, make sure that the resources that you're putting out does not exceed the resources that you're accepting in. Because by this person accepting help from this particular person, I tell you right fucking now, this is a person that is moving that always bitches about people not helping them out, doing things alone. In this season, the resources that they had have them putting out less than they can receive. Okay, like they cannot like I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I hope I hear him get finished, because that's gonna be a knockdown drag out over there. That's gonna be a knockdown drag out over there. That's gonna be a knockdown drag out over there, and it's all because someone recognized they were trying to control. I won't help, and why don't you help me? You owe me that. Spirit is saying they might owe you that, but everything that's owed to you don't come from where the fuck you think it's coming from. Sometimes somebody may owe you $20 and they'll never give it to you, but the divine's gonna bring somebody in your life that's gonna give you $200 for no reason every week. Okay, something has to come to it. You do have, like, I do feel like that you're like, you step in order to step into your personal power in the next 48 hours, something comes to an end. Something has to come to an end. Scorpio, in the next 48 hours, you have to allow it to come to an end. That's the only way that this situation can ground. And whether this ending is full, like whether this, let me see, what is the energy of that ending? Forward movement. The worst is over. So the likely outcome is accepting that the worst of this situation is over and allowing yourself to move forward peacefully. The seven of wands, moving forward in faith. You see, this is a bridge over troubled waters. You see, this is forward movement, understanding that there's motion, understanding that there's water, but I'm still willing to focus on the fast forward movement. The seven of wands says that the seven of wands to come out is saying that I've built a dam over in overflow. So even I'm ready to move forward, even though I see all of this. And the reason why that doesn't scare me is because I've been in the seven of wands before. I know how to put a bridge. I know how to build a bridge out of my wands, out of my passion over my emotions. I know how to allow my passion to not be drowned out by my emotions. Okay. Take it as it resonates. I'm moving forward. I'm actually going to pause for a second and take an intermission, Nikita. That's right. Thank you, Nikita. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta come back for this. Y'all just gonna have to watch me for a second. Y'all got hungry. Yes, my moderators do get paid. My moderators do get paid. Not in the way that some of y'all would think it should be, but absolutely, like I have courses and my moderators come to them for free. My moderators have access to me whenever they want. My moderators can ask me for advice. They can ask me to put cards for them whenever they want. Absolutely. Well, not whenever they want. I mean, they can throw the shot out there whenever they want. But absolutely, my moderators get paid. Absolutely. In a way that some of y'all would never be able to gain access to me. Never. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. That's why I wanted to shift it. She does a damn good job. Her and Quanda do a damn good job, honey. Honey, some of these comments can't sit there for longer than 2 seconds because of Quanda. And y'all don't even know Quanda's watching. Y'all don't even know Quanda's in there. Oh, today's my nigga's birthday too. Hold up. Time out. I didn't already told her happy birthday. I need to call my people. Time out. Hold the front fucking door. It's my people's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Quanda. Don't worry, we're gonna call it in a little bit. Yeah, Quanda be quick as fuck. Like for real. Right, for real. No. Yeah, Yeah, now my moderators get paid. I do my best to take care of my moderators the way that I can. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, tell my Pookie happy birthday. Cause it's a bad bitch's birthday. She look cute too. She sent me the picture like 2-3 days ago, but baby, her phone has been on silent. I have been a demon with it. It is Quanda's birthday, honey. Every December 21, every 12/21. Her and my girl Lainey. I pray to God my girl Lainey's okay. Love me some Elaine. Both of them today. I know I miss her too. She was so weak. She was. And such a little sassy too. She got a little sass in her. You can tell she is Sag. Okay. You know. I seen y'all wanted to have conversation. I was gonna finish my little meal off camera, but I seen y'all wanted to have some conversations. Shout out to Texas, Elaine. We love you. We miss you. We hope that the universe is showing you nothing but beautiful, beautiful things. Now, because like I said, Sag, I know we are not the most patient sign, but give me just 2 seconds. Can I go refill my cup? Because y'all don't want no white shit gathering on the side of my mouth. I'll be right back, Sagittarius. Here I is. Here I is. Here I is. That's crazy. They was willing to sit here and watch me eat. We was up to 40 people when I was eating. Is that what y'all like? Is that what y'all like? I need to record myself eating and put me right here on the screen. Eating while I pull the cards and give y'all the message. Had me eating right here. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Girl, we learning patience with I am. Take your time. Yes, take your time. Big Saggies up. That's right. Yeah, they do like that mukbang shit. Yes, they do. Honey. Baby, I like to eat too. Shit, don't get it twisted. I like to eat. I like to eat. So don't tempt me twice, honey. I'll be a big back tarot reader up here on these. Let me stop. What's up? What's good? Sagittarius, 1 hour, 51 minutes even. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Happy last birthday. What's up? What's up, Mayweather? Let me see. Happy birthday, y'all. It's our girl Quanda's birthday. It is Quanda. The silent, what are we gonna call it? Silent but deadly. She's cussing me out. If she is watching right now, she's cussing me. But she's like, bitch, no, I'm not gonna be the SBD. But that's what she is, the silent but deadly. Yes. Let's end this season with a bang. That's right. Big Sag gang. Let's see. And well, you know, it could be the end of birthday season to y'all if y'all wanted to, but you got me twisted. My birthday wasn't the best. I ain't even gonna hold you. I done lied about it for too long. My birthday wasn't the motherfucking best. And so I'm gonna keep on until it turns out being the best. Okay. And Friday was a pretty good start. So I'm just gonna keep on until I feel like my birthday's over. Yes. Yes. Happy solar return to everybody. Let me see, Spirit. Happy New Year's. Look what's the overall energy for the next 48 hours. Saggy, peace and harmony. Okay. So some sort of knot could be getting untied within your relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? But there's full of possibilities around. The ancestors are even trying to come through and throw a little, oh shit. Some of y'all could be getting, I'm hearing old money. Some of y'all could be getting a little taste of some old money in the next 48 hours. 1235 could be significant. Well, bring some good old money over here then, ancestors. I'm gonna miss my neighbors. I show nothing else. But then again, I do have a strong issue with change. Change is, baby, I'm going to adjust. I'm a mutable sign, ho. Don't get it twisted. I'm a mutable sign, ho. I'm gonna figure it out. But Lord, that Cancer rising in me is, Lord, is not really one to. It's a whole lot of money in this month. What you said? Yes, happy belated birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday yesterday, beautiful. So happy belated birthday. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on with this peace and harmony for Sag in the next 48 hours? What's going on? So there's some sort of peace and harmony within your family dynamic here. There's some sort of peace and harmony within your family dynamic. There could be some sort of an apology coming your way. Someone could have said some hurtful words. There was definitely some sort of unnecessary conflict. There could have been some hateful words said. There's an apology coming for that, Sag, in the next 48 hours. Or the way is being cleared because it's not on the table. So the way is being cleared for this apology in the next 24 hours. But the energy around you, and that makes sense because, right, relationships with this knot here is getting untied. So I definitely feel like that there is some sort of peace or harmony within some sort of family dynamic. Let me see. Let me see, Spirit. Show me, how is Sagittarius showing up in the next 48 hours? How is Sagittarius showing up in the next 48 hours? The Two of Pentacles. Finding some sort of steady flow. Seven of Cups. Ooh, shit. I got holes in different area codes. There's definitely some sort of juggling, seeing, like looking at all of your choices. Taking a second to, I do like that you're taking a second to look over all the options with the Four of Swords behind it. Let me see. Opportunity is the Page of Wands. The Star card, not very optimistic, not very hopeful, but the Seven of Wands is in your advice position. And when the Seven of Wands is in your advice position, it is about defending oneself, knowing what you're fighting for. But one of my favorite definitions for the Seven of Wands, and it comes from this deck here. Y'all probably like, bitch, we do not care about your self-care. I don't care. I do. And I'm crazy. It comes from this deck right here. And I think that is so powerful. I might even clarify your deck a little, your spread a little bit with this. Because the Seven of Wands in this, it's speaking about having faith in what you're fighting for. Even though everything around you seems so dark. Y'all have not used this deck in years. I wonder if they even still make it. If they do, I'm going to rebuy it. My heart is fluttering. There it is, Seven of Wands. You see how all of those wands are coming up against them? See, a lot of the traditional tarot, there's a lot behind the Seven of Wands. And so there's some sort of idea of what this person is fighting for and what they're having faith in. But Spirit is ultimately saying in your advice position, trust that this is a bridge over troubled waters, and trust that like there's a need to have faith. There is a need to have faith. Okay. There is a need to move in some sort of faith energy. Like peace and harmony is the energy around you. Some of you are, like I said, are successfully finding out that you're pregnant. There's some sort of peace and harmony within a family dynamic here. But the likely outcome of this situation for you is you manifesting exactly what it is that you want into fruition. I definitely see there's some sort of energy of cutting through the fluff. And I can't help but notice my initials are on that card. So something about KB. There could be something significant about KB. 1235, the number 8. Who am I doing? Sagittarius. For their last live birthday reading, Spirit, do you have any messages from this deck to add to this spread? Let's clarify. Let's clarify a little bit. What's the Page of Wands? What's the message? Because the opportunity is a message, an adventure. The Page of Wands, what is that? It's just that whatever this message is that's coming in, you're very pessimistic about it. The Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands. So the Nine of Cups is in the reverse. So this message is something, it's pertaining, or this adventure is pertaining to something that you have become emotionally dissatisfied with within your relationships, within your family dynamic. But it looks like in the next 48 hours, there's some sort of message that's coming through. And it looks like that there's some sort of an apology, some sort of recognition, some sort of kind-hearted, you know what I'm saying? Like someone is recognizing that, I don't know, let me see. Why are you telling Sagittarius the Seven of Wands? There is a need to really defend oneself. Focus on forward movement. The Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so, damn, my phone just died. Ooh, my nose is itching too, y'all. Heavy. Heavy. So we have the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. You see, in the next 48 hours, Sagittarius, Spirit is wanting you to defend where you're coming from, okay? And only entertain communications and conversations that are pertaining for longevity. Ten of Pentacles. If it's not pertaining to a stable, solid foundation, it's not really time to entertain it. That Six of Wands is victory, success, recognizing that you're discovering what it is that you're looking for in your Ten of Pentacles. And the moment that you identify that something isn't talking about that, it's not showing that, it's not headed in that direction, what are we still doing sitting at this table? We're speed dating. We're not getting to know. We're at a speed date. We're not sitting down and getting to know them all night long. This isn't a date. It's a date, but it's a speed version. Once you identify that something is no longer what you're looking for, it's time for you to stand up for what required. Like, it's time for you to stand on and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like, if my children is out here and they are talking some real shit and they up against the bird, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like a little cub, baby, they mama's gonna stand behind them like a motherfucker and scare the fuck out of the opponent, okay? And when that opponent turns and walks the other way, I'm gonna let my baby know, baby, you did a good job. That was all you, Pooh. Fabulous. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's what Spirit is wanting you to recognize. That's what Spirit is saying. You have to stand behind your legacy just like that. You hear me? If it ain't talking about legacy, if it ain't talking about long-term stability, baby, didn't I say something about old money? And here we got the Ten of Pentacles on the table. If it's not talking about maturing into old money, into something that's going to be around for a long time, not in the next 48 hours, Sagittarius, you're not approved. You are denied. And Spirit said the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Put that shit down. The moment you recognize it has no sustainability, put it down. Ain't no need in trying to put no fucking lipstick on it, because you're the only person that's going to end up hurt and at the feet of your ancestors crying, why me again? Spirit said, you know who the fuck you are. All right, Sag, happy birthday. "48 hours, denial period." That's right. Noted. Let's move forward to Capricorn. You're so welcome. Thank you for another great reading. You're so welcome, Easy Baby. Thank you for another great session as well. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. All right, Capricorn, for 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 10 seconds. Damn, Capricorn. Yeah, 10 seconds was already here. Look what was trying to fall out on the table for you. Love, but there's a journey to it. Love, but there's a journey to it. Let me see, Spirit. Let's see what falls out on the table. What's the overall energy for the next 48 hours for Cap? Cap, these are, thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. What's the overall energy for Capricorn's next 48 hours? Abundance. Go get it. Go get your blessing. Go get your blessing. Abundance within a community. There's some sort of community that's coming together around you, Capricorn. Cowrie shells. Some of y'all could find yourself at the beach. Excuse me. Some sort of abundance coming your way. Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in. What's going on for Capricorn in the next 48 hours? Escaping, avoiding, pushing away. Ooh. So we have escaping conflict. Silence is the best. Okay, so in the next 48 hours, okay, so I'm getting the energy of the abundance card. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. It's coming to me, but I don't see the deck. So we may not need the deck to get the message across. I'm getting the energy of you don't have to participate in this conflict here in the next 48 hours, okay? There's something about you setting back and receiving the abundance. And you like, okay, so babe. So like, okay, so I was watching a YouTube reel, or not a reel on YouTube. It was on Facebook, and it was saying like somebody had put a question, you know, how like everybody's like, we're all like giving our advice to everybody, right? And so this is somebody that gives advice on a daily on the internet. And somebody had put a question in their comment and they had pinned it on there. And it says, how do you make an avoidant commit? And he said, you basically don't. You stop trying to force it. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, Spirit is saying in the next 48 hours, like Spirit is saying, in order for you, like abundance is around you. But in order for you to grasp a hold of it, you have to be willing to escape some sort of unnecessary conflict. You understand? And how you do that is by acknowledging that you're incompatible with the conversation that's taking place. You may be compatible as F with the person. You may be compatible as F with the person. But what you're not compatible with is the conversation that they're having. And because you're not compatible with that conversation, Spirit is saying, given that your silence, withdrawing from that is the only way for you to get somebody, for you to cut through some sort of cloudy judgment. So I'm be honest with you. You can do what you want to do. But as I see right now, Spirit is saying that this is your season of, like, if somebody's playing chicken with you, shit, let them. Let them. Let them. What's the message of love coming through for Capricorn? I gave a message, I do believe it was to my members, and I said something about the feminine energy heals in solitude. You see, Capricorn, your silence is going to force someone to address some sort of unhealed wounds that are essentially blocking this entire operation from moving forward anyways. And until this person is able to address those unhealed wounds, this person cannot, like, you and this person are on two different pages. They can't give you what you truly deserve. And you have to, and Spirit is saying it's time to accept that everything happens for a reason and that this rejection was always divine protection. Yeah, the five. Yeah, you're definitely allowing some sort of, you're just sabotaging some sort of an adventure here. Okay, Spirit is definitely saying that there's some sort of sabotaging of an adventure because you may be trying to hold on to or trying to chase after, like clashing, like chasing after this conflict may be attached to your stability or something like that. It may be attached to what you consider your community. And Spirit is saying, I actually need you to expand your horizon on what the community really is. Because if you can do so, then you can, oh my goodness, Spirit said, just don't even pull no more tarot cards. The universe is trying to give you stability, but in order for you to see the stability the universe is trying to offer you, you must be willing to accept that stability comes in unlimited potential. There's all types of ways that the universe brings in stability. And that is the, like, that's like, you got, that's where you go. That's exactly where you're going to find your community. That's exactly where you're going to find your community. And my hand is itching. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Ooh, I want some more nachos. That nachos was good. It was left over. That's why it was so good. Yes. Who are we going into now? Aquarius. Let's move forward to Aquarius. Let's timestamp Aquarius for 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 25 seconds. Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius in the next 48 hours? This is for Aquarius, his next 48 hours. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's thoroughly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. Look, we have opportunities. That's so crazy, Aquarius, because I do believe that Virgo had the opportunity card come up, and we literally spent a whole little second of their reading speaking about the Aquarius Leo axis. So you may find some additional messages in the Virgo reading and vice versa for Virgo. But whatever this is, whatever this opportunity is, it does require some healthy boundaries around it. Remember, boundaries offer a sense of protection in the essence of it allows you to live freely. Setting healthy boundaries do not restrict your freedom. It allows you to live freely. So if you have boundaries here, so see, this is a fence line. And I always think about the Willy Wonka whenever this analogy comes in. It's like, in that little element where they flew up, Spirit is saying there may be some boundaries that you're setting, and it doesn't allow you to exceed this way. But Spirit needs you to see the opportunities that exist when you begin to extend upwards. So your boundaries restrict you from moving out this way, but they do not limit you from extending up this way. And Spirit is wanting you in the next 48 hours to shift your perspective and see the opportunities that are there when you look up. But you have to be willing to rise above your emotions. Because whatever you're looking at right now, you're looking at it from a very shallow perspective. What's up, Fernie? My crown chakra is itching. Yeah, you ain't never lied. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Aquarius. Divine masculine energy. Ooh, so Aquarius, either you're being given an opportunity to step into your divine masculine energy, or you're being given an opportunity to receive a divine masculine. Excuse me. Oh, breaking point. Oh, I'm telling you right now, in the next 48 hours, I have an Aquarius that's reaching their breaking point. And that breaking point allows you to step into divine masculine, which allows you to take divine action towards achieving your ultimate objective. Show me how Aquarius is showing up here, Spirit. How is Aquarius showing up here? Y'all know I love this card. Y'all know I love when this card comes out. Especially when I channel and my channeling involves connecting a whole bunch of dots. Spirit is, that's like Spirit just telling me like, hey, I got a real soldier out there on the front line. The opportunity is the strength card, and here goes the Leo energy. Go watch that Virgo reading and maybe even the Leo reading. There may be some gems for you to put together your whole story. Because the strength card is your opportunity to step into this confidence, to be more courageous, to be more confident. But it's from the perspective of understanding that, the strength card is not about that brunt force. It's about that internal strength. It's about understanding that I can achieve whatever, not by my physical strength, but because of my internal strength and my grit, my to know, I don't know what word I'm looking for, to know that I can overcome whatever through my resilient energy. Okay. The challenge here is the magician. Well, first and foremost, you got to stop playing yourself small, baby. I told you need to go watch it. Maybe even the Gemini. I told you need to go watch that Virgo reading. Baby, the Ace of Swords just dropped. The strength card, which is Leo, dropped. And now the magician, major arcanas, is dropping after the strength card. Baby, I'm telling you, the dots have already been connected here, and you're going to be able to put it together very confidently. You're going to be able to step into your confidence just by, I'm telling you, you're stepping into this divine masculine energy. I'm speaking to someone that is affected by Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, maybe even Aries. And you're being given, like, you may be subconsciously feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you're at your wit's end, and spirit is like, good, that's exactly where the fuck you supposed to be, so that you can finally have this breakthrough moment, so that you can step in and stop playing yourself too small. Because whatever this breaking point that you're reaching, whatever it is that you've been accepting up until this moment, it's been causing you to play yourself small. Look, it's literally bringing you in victory and success, forward movement, the Chariot. What's on the other side is you we got the Four of Pentacles. Show me the energy of that. Recognizing that, you know what? Let me control my, yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. An Aquarius, that could be significant for you. It could have been Libra's reading. I think it was Libra's reading. So you could benefit by watching Libra's reading, but there could be something that started to culminate in Libra season. And it's going to come to a head in Aquarius season, or it's about to come to fruition in this present moment, in the next 48 hours. I don't know, baby, but their spirit is just telling me to let you know that, hold your shit together. There's an opportunity for you to take the action that you need, but it's like you need to reach some sort of breaking point, and you don't want to waste the energy that's going to be needed for you to take the appropriate action, okay? You're going to have to cut through some fluff. You're going to have to rise above your emotions in order to do what needs to be done. So Spirit is saying right now, in the next 48 hours, conserve your energy. By the end of 48 hours, you're going to know the divine right opportunity to take some action. And it is because you are finally at your breaking point. And because you're at your breaking point, you're now open to a bunch of possibilities. You've recognized that you can't move this way no more. So you start looking up and you see some shit. It's so crazy. I had a cousin. His birthday is October 7th. He passed away. And when he passed away, the dream that he gave me was look up. Swear to you. Swear to you. And my stomach just growled. I swear to you, I had a dream from both my cousins. And the dream that Derek gave me was look up. And there's something about your message, Aquarius, that you may be reaching some sort of deadlock, trying to go at something this way, but it's like because you've been so hard-headed, Spirit is about to allow you to reach some sort of breaking point, because it causes you to look up and you see something oh so clearly. So Spirit is saying just slow down in the next 48 hours. Pisces. Pisces for 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 15 seconds. Needing to trust yourself in the next 48 hours, Pisces, but your overall energy is recovery here. There's a need to really kind of like take your time, hone in, go inward. Don't allow distractions to pull you off of your, don't allow your distractions to pull you off of your journey. And here it is right at the bottom of the deck. It's like there was something that you were headed towards and something happened and it just kind of like pulled you off track. In the next 48 hours, you're being given an opportunity to like recover the pace of things, to get something back on track. But there may be some distractions around you, and Spirit is saying, let me see. 21, 15 could be significant. I don't know. Pisces, this could be today. This could be today for you. There could be something significant about all these. Damn, there's 21 people in here. So Pisces, there could be something significant for you today. Spirit, show me what's going on with this recovery, recycle, recover. What's going on here, Spirit? We have resilience in fantasy, daydreaming, imagination. So there's something about, there's some sort of dream. There's something that you were pursuing in a toxic way in the past that you're getting the opportunity to recover, but you must change the way you pursue it in the next 48 hours. Something, you are spying on someone or something is spying on you. Someone has a close eye on you or you have a close eye on someone. How is Pisces showing up here in the next 48 hours? Spirit said, just look. Ace of Cups. Let me see, Spirit. How is Pisces showing up in the next 48 hours? The Two of Swords. You're showing up kind of closed off, not really like, what you mean? What you mean? You said something from the recycling bin. You might try to reach out. I'm not Kiana. I associate the recycling bin with the trash can. I don't want that. That's how Pisces is showing up. The opportunity is to really slow down and really look at this situation, really become logical and practical. Not so much logical as it is practical. It's time for the opportunity is for you to see the practical side of the situation. And the reason I feel like that's so significant is because I do feel like that whatever is being recovered in the next 48 hours here, it definitely requires you to see at how your pursuit of it in the past, right, was toxic. Because without seeing how your toxic pursuit of it, like without seeing the toxicity attached to your pursuit in the past, you won't see the value of it in the present moment. And see, the challenge is you are literally the Five of Cups. You're literally soaking over spilled milk. It's like you're focusing on everything that went wrong instead of really seeing the toxic pursuit, like something like I'm like personal reading. This ain't going to be for everybody because this is definitely a personal reading. Somebody needs to know that in this next 48 hours, you're getting the opportunity to recover something. Okay. Something like it, like you were pursuing it from a very toxic mentality. Okay. But there is the opportunity to be resilient inside of this to reimagine the way that you're pursuing it, okay? But in order for you to do so, you have to be willing to take accountability of your toxic pursuit of it in the first place. You can't just blame somebody else. Your advice is the 6 of Wands, and that is literally recognition. Recognize the way that you were showing up. If you can do so, you're able to take action. King of Wands, one of my favorite kings. He can be a little bit reckless at times. But in this energy, I'm not getting so. Especially with the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, because it takes the King of Wands to be able to delegate that shit. It takes the King of Wands to be able to delegate that shit, but the low vibrational King of Wands thinks that they need to do everything by themselves. So on the other side, as you stepping into your King of Wands energy, understanding that, you know what? My toxic pursuit was trying to handle everything on my own, trying to make sure that it flowed right instead of just allowing it to flow naturally and seeing where other people naturally showed up at. That's what I got for you, Pisces. And that's all, folks. Thank y'all so much for showing up and supporting the Manjula Awakening today. I absolutely love you. I hope that these messages have been able to offer you some guidance and clarity on your journey. If so, please do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. And I will wait a second because we do have one more giveaway. One more giveaway. Nikita, I want you to tell me who is the most active. Yes, ma'am. You're so welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel. Oh shit, my phone died. Hold on. Just give me a second. My phone died. Just give me a second. And that's cool because I need a bathroom break. Give me a second. So we're waiting on the winner to load, okay? Okay, y'all. So I'm not giving away a 20-minute Zoom session today. I know that's like, damn, Kiana, but it's birthday season. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. I just don't want to today. But what I am gonna give away is I'm going to give away access to the last 2 sessions okay, of the current course that we're offering this Tuesday and next Tuesday, okay? So there is 2 courses left, and Nikita, and you have a good day too, Casey. And it looks like that Nikita chose Megan for access to the course, okay? So if you'll email me, I'll get you a link so that you can walk through the purchase process. I'm going to tell you right now, I am so behind in my email. Do not expect a response within the next 48 hours, okay? I know that's right. Thank you so much, Easy Baby. I love y'all. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, okay?